So I've done a couple of recent videos here giving my reaction to the recent presidential election and looking at it not so much from a political perspective, or really not at all from a political perspective, but more from an anxiety perspective. And in a previous video, I talked about how fear was used and weaponized to a certain extent, but definitely used by both parties to try to get votes, and how that's not really sustainable for our society. And wanted to share another observation here related to the use of fear. As I saw both political parties in the lead up to the election, just the level of fear and anger and upset and negative emotion, if that's on a scale of 1 to 10, it was like a 10 out of 10 for both parties. It was just at a very, very high level. Then after the election, and I think this would have been the same result no matter which party won, but for, let's say in this situation, the Republicans, this strong negative emotion went down after the election, obviously, but on the Democrat side, it went up dramatically. So from a, how do we want to say it, a net perspective, from a total anxiety in the United States or in the world related to this election, it came down on the Republican side, but went up dramatically on the Democrat side. And I don't know that this is going to, I don't know how far this is going to subside over time. In previous elections, it has subsided, and I would imagine that's going to be the case, but it feels like something just shifted in our world, and the usual just coming back to a sense of normalcy, it just, something feels like it's not going to come back that quickly. And the reason I'm bringing this up is, and again, I feel like it would have been the same had the Democrats won. Their negative emotional response would have come down a bit, but for the Republicans, it would have been dramatically high. I don't feel this paradigm is sustainable on a cultural level, on a national level, local level, individual level, family level. When the country is divided to that degree, and there's that much negative emotion, and it's exacerbated to that degree after an election, it's something that we need to take responsibility for on both sides, and do whatever we can at this point to I'm not going to say bring ourselves to the middle. People get to decide what their beliefs are going to be politically, but at least take responsibility for the level of stress and fear and anxiety and negative emotion that is with everyone, and not demonize the other side or gloat in victory, or really collectively. And it's a responsibility of both sides here to bring ourselves back to a point where this total negative emotion is brought into a level that is more normal and more manageable. And I certainly hope we can do that.